traveling into the studio, coming off a second runner-up performance over the weekend at the Pennsylvania State Laurel Festival, representing Montoursville, is Ruby Muse. Hey, superstar, how are you?
I'm good. How are you? Thank you for having me today.
It's great to see you. Thanks for carving out a few minutes.
Of course.
Let's talk about your weekend up in Wellsboro.
Right,
How exciting! Yeah. So, when did you get the news that you were going to represent Montoursville at the Laurel Festival?
So I got the news that I was going to represent Montoursville a little bit earlier this year, in I think February is when I got the papers, and I got it at school. The teacher board had selected me to represent Montoursville through my academic achievements and what I was all involved with, and they thought it'd be best for me to represent. And I actually found out the day after they picked me because I was absent from school. And I did get called down to the office, and I was a little bit afraid that I had gotten in trouble.
Well, you can flip the coin the other side. You could have been in school that day, and they could have went on the intercom system and called you to the office and everything. Ruby's in trouble.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. I'm such a student to get in trouble.
You're a rebel.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you love archery.
I do.
Okay. When did you get the archery bug?
So I got the archery bug, and when I was around 8, because around that time the movie Brave had just dropped, and it was Meredith with the red curly hair shooting the bow, and I was like, that's really cool. I want to try that.
Wait, you got red curly hair.
Yep.
I see a correspondence and a correlation here.
So I went, my mom took me for my 8th birthday to go shoot, me and my sister, and I missed. My sister nailed a bullseye the first time she shot. Got a little bit jealous, and I was like, this is my thing now. And it was really cool. And so I stuck with this since. I've been doing it for around 9 years now. And I've participated in a few shoots, the state shoots, target, indoor and out. And I've done the Lancaster Classic down in Lancaster, PA.
Now, you didn't walk the parade with wearing the dress with the bow and quiver on you, did you?
I did not. I had to sit. If anything, I would have liked to march the parade with one of the bands, but it's all right. Okay. It was cool to sit in it.
You're in the band too?
I am.
What do you play?
I'm a percussionist, so I play drums. And for the past 2 years, I've been on quads, which is 5 drums in front of me, and so I love it.
Keep the beat.
Uh-huh.
So let's go back to this past weekend and how the experience was. Not just the parade, but the Queen's ceremony, just the whole treatment that you received up there in Wellsboro.
It was, from the candidates and the people of Wellsboro, it was amazing. I got there the first day a little bit nervous. I knew there was going to be a good amount of girls going into this, and I got there. When I first got there, they were all kind of sitting in a circle. I was like, oh, I hope they let me in. And so I was walking up to them, and they spread out the circle, grabbed a few more chairs, and we all sat in a circle, introduced ourselves, got to know each other. And I'm like, okay, I like these girls, these ladies. They're absolutely amazing. And throughout the weekend, I got to know them better. And I would say the biggest takeaway from this weekend was the 25 other friends I made.
Yeah, you had a chance to strike up some great friendships, and you'll be able to keep in touch now along the way, right?
Oh, yes. I plan on it. One of the things we did on the first few minutes was we made a group chat on Snapchat. We got each other's Snapchats, and so now I can talk to all of them whenever.
Now, you have not graduated high school yet.
I have not.
Senior year.
Yes, I'm going into my senior year.
It's going to be an amazing senior year for you.
I hope.
So, after high school, where are we going to college? Now, are we going to start a college tour here?
A college tour here?
Yeah, do some visits here?
Do some visits here, definitely. I would like to tour. Well, I'm in the area already of Penn College, so I know a little bit about the school already, but they do have a nursing program that I'd like to look more into.
Wonderful.
I've also looked at University of Pittsburgh. There's some in Florida, which I know my father's listening, so shout out to him real quick.
Yo, Dad, hey!
And so there's some in Florida, but University of Scranton, University of Pittsburgh. I know some of those schools are.
Nursing will be such a rewarding career for you. I mean, even before COVID, the demand for nurses just has been through the roof. Mm-hmm. So once you get the education, the book smarts out of the way, you're not going to have a problem finding a gig.
I've looked at schools like graduation rates, employment rates, and I 100% believe I will not struggle to find a job after college.
And your minor is Spanish.
Mm-hmm, a minor in Spanish.
Well, when did you start to kind of, Spanish? This is pretty cool.
So I started Spanish in 8th grade with Spanish 1, which was offered to us as middle schoolers. And then after that, I'm like, this is a little bit hard. I don't know if I want to continue to do it. So I just went to Spanish 2. And after that, I was like, this is actually quite cool. This is quite fun to speak a different language. So I stuck to 3 my sophomore year, 4 my junior year, and now I'm going into AP Spanish.
And the cool thing is, depending on the college, as you go through your college touring, you can find out, these various colleges, if you can study abroad for a semester or a summer, and then you can get an amazing experience in Spain. How cool would that be before you would land a full-time job?
That would be awesome. And I know some schools do offer like health sciences or nursing over in those countries as well. So maybe if I could find a program that offers that, that'd be even better.
The way the pluses at this college and that college, so it's going to be it sounds like it could be a difficult decision, but a great decision to have, right?
Yes. So most schools do have a nursing program, but it's like that means I can pick and choose to see what exactly I'd like.
The world will be right there at your beck and call. How cool.
That'd be awesome.
Have a great senior year. Thank you so much. Congratulations.
All right, thank you.
Not just senior year, but beyond. And, keep in touch and let us know how you're doing, okay?
I will.
All right.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you. Ruby Muse of Montoursville finished second runner-up over the weekend at the Pennsylvania State Laurel Festival up in Wellsboro. And when she becomes rich and famous, you'll remember us, right?
Oh, of course. I'd always come back to my town, Montoursville. Come back